How's it going, everybody? I got a brand new mic set up. I don't got a new mic, but I kind of moved it around a little bit, so hopefully this is better than the really distant echoey effect that I did have for a while. But anyway, let's get into the video. So apparently, it is rumored for COD 2017 to be placed in Vietnam. This would be the true Black Ops sequel, because if you do not know, Black Ops 1, the very first Black Ops that started all, was placed in the Cold War Vietnam era. And this could be awesome. There's so much more room for potential, and not as much room as, the future stuff, but obviously we've grown tired of it, and I think they finally realize that. Now, this Call of Duty will be developed by Sledgehammer Games, which have never, as far as I am concerned, or as I know, they have never developed anything besides a modern or a future game. They worked on the Modern Warfare series, mainly MW3, and they made Advanced Warfare, as we all know. And Advanced Warfare was declared one of the worst Call of Duties in history, so they don't have quite a reputation anymore. So this could be the make it or break it point for Call of Duty. If Call of Duty decides to go into the future again, I'm pretty sure they would see record low sales numbers, because this year it's already been record low. So what is one thing that I am so pumped about? Well, as you can see in the Black Ops gameplay in the background, this game is very well paced. Everything came out pretty well balanced, besides a few things like the FAMAS was crazy OP and Ghost wasn't good. There was a few things that wasn't preferable, but there is a lot to do. You can go on any Wikipedia page or any more historical page and check out all the weapons and all the equipment that was available back in the Cold War/Vietnam era. And why do I keep saying Cold War/Vietnam era? That's because this is the era that Black Ops 1 took place in, and they are relatively close to each other. There was no huge technological advancements between those times, so basically they would be using the same equipment. This could also involve some very interesting gameplay mechanics, such as we could actually try to get some true guerrilla warfare. We can get a brand new game mode where, like, the Vietnamese people are, actually playing guerrilla warfare, how they get ghillie suits and everything to go hide, and as the US has to go in and clear them out, it'll be like a search and destroy game mode, but except, like, the US would get two lives or something. And just also think of all the possibilities you can get. We can get flamethrowers that can burn all the grass because it was jungle area, burn everything, because this is next generation. This Call of Duty will not be released on the last gen, because Infinite Warfare did not hit last gen. Black Ops 3 was the very last Call of Duty ever to be released on the Xbox 360 and PS3, marking the end of an era and the start of a new. Now, Activision has been making some pretty dumb decisions, but do keep in mind they are a huge multi-billion-dollar corporation. They are smart. I do not think they are going to do another future game, so I think this Vietnam game is actually pretty solid and worth to be excited for, because we can actually start theorizing, start saying what we want early, and maybe the developers will listen, because Sledgehammer Games does listen to the community pretty well, except when they want to nerf a gun. Now, one thing that has been extremely lacking in the past 3 Call of Duty releases, all next-gen releases, Call of Duty Ghost, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and Advanced Warfare, was the kill streaks. The kill streaks have been complete ass. Now, these kill streaks can be phenomenal. We can bring back a total favorite, and you all know what that is: the 9-kill chopper gunner. There ain't nothing better than sliding open that door and just blasting people with a 50 caliber minigun, infinite ammo, 30-second time limit or whatever it was, and just blasting. We can also bring back the Huey. Does anybody remember the Huey, the self-controlled helicopter? We can bring that back. That was my personal favorite kill streak. It'll let you just tear down and rain pain, and it was just so much fun to sit there. We can get dogs again. We don't have to have this RAPS BS. I'm pretty sure Infinite Warfare doesn't even have a dog system. It's boring. And one thing we can explore that we haven't before is Agent Orange. Agent Orange was used very heavily in Vietnam, and it was never shown in any kind of game from what I'm familiar with, unless it was in the campaign for a brief moment, for maybe like a mission of exposition or something. But what we can do with this Ancient Orange is that we can use it for like an objective-based game mode. It won't be how it was in real life where it just cakes the whole map. You can get it in like a little 5x5 area, and let's say you're playing domination. It'll be like a 15 kill streak, you know, very good. And if the teams are both playing very competitively, they're both going to want to try to get on the flag. So if you get an Agent Orange strike, you can call it in right on B flag, and you or the enemy team isn't allowed on that flag, so you can keep it from them capturing it. Or if you can keep it neutral, or if they're trying to capture it, you know, if they're all sitting on it, boom, they can't anymore. It's not an instant death. They will have a chance to get off of it, but if they do stay on it for like, what, 2 seconds, they die. So this is just some of the possibilities we can do with all this stuff in Vietnam. We can try to bring back some map elements. Like, we can even try field cannons that we can use. There's a lot of possibilities with Call of Duty, but we have to actually also take into consideration, will they actually change anything? I think this frontline game mode in Infinite Warfare is the only new game mode that has been released in years. I think the last brand new game mode that, you know, wasn't really there before at all was Hardpoint. You know, you might argue Cranked, but Cranked was just another TDM with a 30-second time limit, you know, no camping. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you be hyped if Call of Duty went back to Vietnam? I feel like it'd bring back a lot of the hardcore fans. It'd definitely have my money. And if I see a Vietnam reveal trailer in May, I am dropping 60 bones right there, right now. And right there and then, they're going to have my money. But if I do see a futuristic trailer, everybody says RIP Call of Duty now, it would really be the deathbed. This year was the visitation, and if they release another future Call of Duty, next year will be the deathbed.